Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. I am Pat from Pat's Path Predictor, and as you can see right here, this is the storm, the new low that has developed right here in portions of Mississippi and Arkansas. Right here, that's where the rotation, upper level rotation is. Right here, there is, you can see snow going on in Springfield, not really, a little outside of Fayetteville. Poplar Bluff is seeing some rain or snow. We're not sure which. It's too close to really say. But anyway, first of all, the St. Louis area is now out of the snow. It's been out of the snow for quite a while. I've been getting reports of only maybe an inch to an inch and a half of snow that has fallen there. So, if you're snow lovers and everything, it's a little bit disappointing for you guys. But if you don't want traffic and everything like that, good for you guys. So you dodged a bullet. Now let's go ahead and get right into this. So as you can see from the map right here, this is basically the winter storm warnings expand through Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, into Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, the entire state of West Virginia, portions of Ohio, Pennsylvania, and now upstate New York. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into all of this. Be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It really helps me make more videos like these. And with that being said, let's get right into it. Now, this is the NWS Winter Storm Watch from Morrison, Tennessee, basically around the Nashville area at that point. So, as you can see, actually, hold on, let's see if we can update this. So, yeah, it's okay. Never mind that. So, yeah, this is the Winter Storm Watch for basically some areas in Kentucky right here, the eastern Kentucky right here. We'll go talk about the Arkansas right here. We'll talk about the Arkansas one first. So, yeah. Okay, there's a radar shot right there. And basically, right here, 3 to 6 inches of snow with 6 to 12 locally possible in the Ozark Mountains, especially at elevations near or above 2,000 feet. So if you're in those areas, you're getting more snow than you need to. So, yeah, if you're a snow lover, good for you. But anyway, it continues through the day, Saturday into Sunday night. As you can see from the radar scan, it is already starting to impact portions of Arkansas in that winter storm warning. So it is already snowing in some areas right here. So basically, additional details: plan on dangerous travel conditions, especially in areas where significant amounts of snow are forecast. So, yeah, if you're out and it's snowing pretty heavy and everything, take it very slow. Don't just take it extremely slow. So with that being said, let's move on to basically the new information for parts of the Shenandoah Valley right here. Which basically, for context, this is where it is right here. This is where this warning is issued for parts of West Virginia and Western Virginia. Heavy wet snow is possible, and there could be a mix with rain, freezing rain for a time on Sunday. Potential for snow accumulation of 4 to 8 inches with a light glaze of ice in Wayne, McGravy, Whitley, Knox, and Bell counties. And this is parts of Kentucky right here. Basically, in Virginia, the same thing for Virginia right here in the Shenandoah Valley and parts of Allegheny County in Maryland. So, yeah, this is a very interesting development right here. Still 4 to 8 inches. Winds gusting as high as 35 miles per hour. That's near blizzard conditions, folks. So, remember, if you're out and it's blowing snow and everything like that, you can't see, just stop driving and just wait for it to and ride it out. So, yeah, if you must travel, keep an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle in case of emergency. That statement cannot be more true, especially with the recent I-95 incident that occurred. Now, let's go, and now this is for parts of Southern Virginia right here. This is basically where it is right here for context. So, so basically, more precipitation is expected right here. Wintry mix possible and expected at this point. 3 to 8 inches of ice and snow snow accumulations of 3 to 8 inches and ice accumulations of around 1/10 of an inch, with winds gusting as high as 40 miles per hour. That's basically blizzard conditions right there. So at this point, I would not travel when this thing starts. So at this point, basically, this is for portions of central, southwest, and west central Virginia, even into North Carolina and southeast West Virginia. From 1 a.m. Sunday into 7 a.m. Monday, so an 18-hour event potentially. Travel could be very difficult. We already talked about that. The heavy snow, gusty winds, especially on Sunday afternoon through Monday, may down tree limbs and cause power outages, especially with ice going on. If there's ice and everything, it's gonna weigh things down, and we'll talk more in depth about that when we get to the areas in North Carolina. So Charleston, West Virginia, 4 to 8 inches of snow expected for the rest of West Virginia as well as portions of southeastern Ohio, which goes on from Sunday morning until Monday morning. They're still under a winter storm. Actually, hold on, let's update this. Yeah, this is out of date right here. Let's go ahead and get the new warning right here. Okay, 6 to 12 inches expected right here. So with ice accumulations up to 1/10 of an inch, winds gusting as high as 45 miles per hour. Not a good sign right there. This is Washington, D.C. right here. According to NWS, a winter weather advisory remains in effect from 1 p.m. Sunday to 1 a.m. Monday, so a potentially 12-hour event right there. So there it is. Mixed precipitation is expected. Total snow accumulations of 1 to 3 inches, with ice accumulations up to 1/10 of an inch. Winds gusting as high as 45 miles per hour. So, yeah, that is a bit concerning right there. With 45 mile per hour winds, I would not travel at that, at least until after the snow is gone and everything. And we'll talk more about that in a little bit. So impacts plan on slippery road conditions. The hazardous conditions could impact the morning commute. So yeah, that's not a good sign right there. Basically, yeah, let's move on. This is for North Carolina. The NWS issued this for Raleigh, North Carolina. Heavy mixed precipitation expected. Those total snow accumulations up to 3 inches and ice accumulations of 2/10 to 3/10 of an inch. This is what warranted the winter storm warning, the excessive amount of ice, as well as considering that North Carolina is, especially in around the area of Raleigh, generally doesn't get that much snow very often. So this is something new for a lot of North Carolinians. So portions of central North Carolina from midnight tonight to midnight Sunday night. Power outages and tree damage are likely due to the ice. So yeah, if you have backup generators and everything, I would start prepping them up. Do not have them any less than 15 feet away from your house and everything. So be careful with those. The strong gusty winds, in addition to the ice, will result in numerous to widespread power outages. Travel could be nearly impossible. I would not be traveling, especially when there's ice coming down and everything. I would not. Just no. Now this is okay. We already covered this. This is for now. The winter storm warnings have expanded through Pennsylvania now, into Pittsburgh. Into this, the NWS issued for Pittsburgh. Heavy snow expected. 6 to 11 inches are possible right here in this western Pennsylvania, as well as central Ohio, and then portions of northern panhandle of West Virginia from 1 p.m. to Sunday to 1 p.m. Monday. So potentially a 24-hour event right there. So if you're in Pittsburgh, I would start preparing for it now, especially as it continues to move. And finally, this is okay. We already covered this. So yeah, basically here it is right here, the Gfs model, the bread and butter right here. So basically, this model is a little bit old, and yeah, basically it's no longer snowing in St. Louis right now. So this is basically the latest that we're getting in right now. So this thing will continue to move into Arkansas, start wintry mixing in parts of the Carolinas and everything. So yeah, as you can see, the lows over Georgia. Georgia's going to see some snow, especially in the Appalachian areas right there. So yeah, maybe even Atlanta could get a snowflake or two. So this is the next shot right here, moving into Virginia right here at a very fast rate. West Virginia is seeing mixed precipitation. Same thing with portions of Virginia. Eastern Virginia is getting rain at that point in time right there. Now it's moving into Pennsylvania right here. This is at 12 a.m. on the 17th. So yeah, this is the snowstorm continuing to intensify. West Virginia is still under snow. Portions of Ohio is still snowing. Now this is basically it right here. This is the area I'm a bit concerned about, because this is very heavy snow in upstate New York and parts of Canada, as well as through parts of Lake Ontario over there. Yeah, and it's creeping into Pennsylvania in that area. Now New England's getting some mixed precipitation into Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire. Massachusetts is going to see mostly rain, maybe a couple snowflakes, and then it moves off to Canada. Now, before we go, let's go ahead and take a look at the latest radar shot that has just been coming out. So not too much has really been going on. It has stopped snowing in the St. Louis area. It's snowing in Springfield still. You should be in the clear in the next hour or so. And with that being said, basically, if you're anywhere in the winter storm warned areas at this time, I would start preparing. I would prepare for several inches of snow if you're in areas of Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania. If you're in more areas towards the south, like South Carolina, North Carolina, everything, I would not travel while the storm is going on, because this thing is bringing ice to your area. And like I always say this, if you're driving at 65 miles per hour down a road and then on ice, and then you hit the brakes, you're still going at 65 miles per hour because you have no friction right there. You have a little bit, but it's barely enough. And then you'll hopefully slow down when you find another area that has traction and everything. So be very careful at that point. And with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video right here. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It really helps me out, makes me more videos like these. And with that being said, have a wonderful day, guys. Stay safe.